If you have always wondered how to get this glowy but not greasy makeup look, keep watching. I'm going to show you the exact steps on how I get my iconic glowy look. To simplify this, if you do not want to sit here and listen to the entire thing, the main way I achieve that look is by layering. That is the main process that I'm going to show you throughout this video. If you don't know how or what to layer to get that effect, you're going to want to watch this entire video. My skin right now, I have a total of all 5 of these products. If you want to just throw on a moisturizer and do your makeup, that's fine. You're not going to get the glowy look that I have because skin prep matters. The extra steps and extra layering that I do is what I feel like really does make the difference in my makeup. I spray on some sort of hydrating mist to get my skin ready. I go directly in with the hydrating milky toner. Right after that, I go in with my moisturizer. This is the Road Barrier Butter. This is the glowiest, prettiest moisturizer I've ever used. Right after that, I go in with a highlighting milk. Now, this is just a newer step that I've added. You can omit either or you can do both like I do. I feel like just intensifies the glow. Put this on and then did my eyebrows. So this is what my skin looks like in its resting position after I've already prepped my skin. This is what my skin is looking like before we put anything else on. I layer glowy products on almost every single step. So before we even do our actual skin tint, I put on a glowy hydrating skin tint until very stick. It's not super full coverage, which is why I don't mind putting it under literally any base that I'm using because it's not going to provide the coverage that I want, but sometimes I do wear it alone. Go ahead and put on a little skin tint. Now we're going to do all of my cream layering products. Girl, if you are sitting here watching my video and you tell me you only use powders and then you wonder why you aren't glowy, please leave this video. I can't even deal with you right now. You have to use creams and powders if you want your skin to be glowy. That's just how it is. You choose what cream products you use. It just matters that you're using cream products, okay? If you're not using cream products and you're not layering with creams and powders, I don't know how to help you. Once you've got all of your creams on, you're going to spray your face with some sort of setting spray or hydrating facial mist or both. I'm about to use both. I used to do this a long time ago, then I stopped and my makeup stopped being as glowy. So I know that this helps with the overall glowiness of my skin. After all of your creams, spray your face down. Girl, whatever setting spray you use is fine. You don't have to have a different specific one, just not an aerosol. Your skin should look wet and reflective. Let it completely dry. Here's my thing. This is my skin. It's dry. It is literally dry. My skin is not wet anymore. This is what it looks like dried down with both of these products. I used to hate on this product so hard. A lot of people can't admit when they were wrong. I was wrong. This is so good. In company with my Road Glazing Mist, how your skin should be. You should also see creasing of your concealer before you set with any powders. Now that we've kind of let it sit, I'm going to blend out those creases and then get to setting my face. And I'm going to show you how I set my face. Under the eyes, it's always going to be a loose powder for me. Right now, I'm using the Too Faced one, but you guys know my Huda Beauty is my ride or die. I'm not setting our entire face with loose powder. You want your under eye to be set with loose powder just because it's a little bit more heavy duty than a pressed powder. So many of y'all are afraid to lose your glow with powders, but that's why your makeup is sliding off after half the day is gone. Like truly, you have to have powder if you want your makeup to last, and it does not take away the glow if you layer it properly. Once we're here, I like to set down here on my smile lines, then a little bit down here and underneath my chin and like underneath my contour. This is where I feel like I differ from a lot of people. When it comes to setting my face, I don't use a flat matte powder. I don't want my face to be flat and matte. If I wanted that, if I was going for a matte look, I would use that, but I want glow still coming through on all of my skin. I'm going with the Morphe Cloud Light powder, which has some luminosity to it to set all over my entire face, but still gives you a radiance all over the skin. A part of my layering process, and another reason I feel like my makeup is so much glowier than the average person, is because I layer with baked powder products, which typically do have some sort of luminosity to them. Not all of them, and you can use matte powder products and still get a very glowy look like mine, but I do think using baked powder products that have a little bit of luminosity to them is what makes a big difference in my makeup routine, because there's just glow in almost every single step of my makeup routine that I'm doing. This is a baked bronzer from Dibs. Milani has really good affordable baked bronzers. Truly, the products that you use, I do feel like matter when you're trying to achieve a certain look, especially a certain glowy look. Adding baked products and switching in baked products for your normal matte powders that you're using will make a huge difference if you haven't tried it. So on our powders, we're going into powder highlight, which matters just as much as the other highlighter that we're going to use. I am extra, so I like to do more than one powder highlight. This is the Dior palette. Don't be using a chunky glittery highlight. You need a very smooth highlight. Another one I like to use on top of it is the Dibs one. This one has a little bit more of a pinky undertone. It just makes your skin look like it's actually wet. So we're gonna layer again more sprays. The Road Glazing Mist and the one side. Your face should look like this. It should look wet. Let it dry again. There is such thing as too glowy. This for me isn't too glowy, but for some people it might be. So what you're gonna do if you're feeling too glowy is get your baked powder. This is a great face powder from Milani because it's not going to take away all of the shine, but it is going to mattify it and give it a luminosity where it isn't so shiny. That's what a baked pressed powder will do for you. Again, up here, you see how it's matte but not flat. If you're feeling greasy, if you're feeling like you're too shiny, you can still have the glow without making it matte and flat. You just have to use the right product. We have another glowy layering step before we finish off this makeup, and that is gloss highlighter. If you have never used a gloss highlighter in your life, you are not glow maxing to your fullest ability. Be warned, your face will be wet, and if you were to touch this, your makeup's gonna transfer because it's a gloss. It's as if you're putting lip gloss on your cheeks, but if you really want that glow, and you want that glow to last all day long, get you a gloss highlighter. This is from Westman Atelier. L'Oreal has a good one. Dior has a good one. There's a lot lot of great ones that you can try. Finish it all off because we're so glowy. We don't want this transferring too much. We're going to use our L'Oreal setting spray, or you can use the one size, whatever you prefer. Truly is all about how you layer. There is no filter on this video. This is truly what my skin looks like. And also you're going to see bumps and you're going to see lumps because the glow accentuates texture. Glow accentuates anything because it's glowing. It still looks incredible. You will get so many compliments on your makeup. Stop being mad that skin looks like skin with makeup over top of it. That is my process on how I get my skin to look so glowy. Hope this helps someone and let me know if you try it. I love you guys so much. Bye.